Hey there everyone, hey, welcome. It's Mike here, and if you're watching this video, welcome to my YouTube page, and here you will find all kinds of videos of me performing and doing some funny stuff, but also talking about New Brunswick folk music. In 2018, I was hired at King's Landing to portray a character, Abraham Moon. Many of you know about that. And began my quest for looking for New Brunswick folk songs. And I found this old recording by Louise Manny. I think the date of it was 1958. And one of the very first songs I heard was Peter Emberley. And of course I had to learn that song right away because Abe Moon was the guy who in 1880 put the melody to John Calhoun's lyrics. Anyway, the man that was singing that song was this guy, Wilmot MacDonald. Now, yesterday, my son Aaron and I went up to Black River, New Brunswick in Miramichi to find Wilmot's final resting place. Now, Wilmot MacDonald was born in 1904. He was a lumberman. I think it was something like at the age of 13 he went into the lumber woods. And his family was quite musical. They were originally from the Blackville area, but Wilmot settled in Glenwood, which is outside of the Chatham area of Miramichi. And there he learned a ton of songs in the lumber camps. Peter Emberley was one of them. The Lumberman's Alphabet. Louise Manny always had Wilmot MacDonald sing the Lumberman's Alphabet to open the Miramichi Folksong Festival. But Wilmot knew thousands of songs, and he was perhaps one of Louise Manny's favorite singers. Sandy Ives, the guy that wrote this book, Wilmot MacDonald at the Miramichi Folksong Festival, which is a cool book, by the way, which also has a CD featuring some of, Wilmot singing a bunch of great songs that were made famous in the woods, the lumber camps, the kitchens, the kitchen parties of New Brunswick in the early 20th century. Anyway, Sandy Ives also had a great friendship with Wilmot MacDonald. And so yesterday, Aaron and I went up to Black River. We GPS the coordinates, and anyway, the road that we followed took us to a dead end. And we got out of the car. There was a gentleman there standing by the mouth of the of Black River, and I asked him if he was from that area, and he said yes, he was. And I said I was looking for Wilmot MacDonald. He said, well, that's my dad's cousin. So anyway, that was just incredible. So I gave him a CD, a copy of my CD, Depends Upon the Pay. Anyway, what you're going to see is the video that was shot yesterday. Aaron and I looking and finding Wilmot MacDonald. A little toast of whiskey. Wilmot liked to have some whiskey before he sang some of his folk songs, although I think Louise Manny wasn't too excited about that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my album, Depends Upon the Pay, getting ready to record volume 2 fairly soon, probably in January 2022. And in that, I'm singing a couple of songs that I learned from hearing Wilmot MacDonald, a song called Anything, which you can also hear and see right now on my YouTube page, but another song called Pat Murphy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little trek of finding Wilmot MacDonald. Hey everybody, Aaron and I are here in the car. We're on the lookout for Wilmot MacDonald. Anyway, we followed the GPS and we ended up at a dead end. But we met one of Wilmot's cousins. His father was Wilmot's cousin, and he gave us the directions. So now we're heading to find St. Stephen's Church Cemetery where Wilmot is buried. We're listening to Wilmot MacDonald, and we got some whiskey that we're going to...
Should be good.
Should be good. Anyway, stay tuned for the further adventures of Mike and Aaron.
See ya.
So we finally found the St. Stephen's Cemetery, Black River, and this is the final resting place of Wilmot MacDonald. So now we're going to go and see if we can find Wilmot. A lot of MacDonalds in here, but we still haven't found Wilmot. James. So we found Wilmot MacDonald, 1904, 1985, his wife Lena. Marjorie Osborne and Wayne. Those must be... I wonder where Marjorie was. Anyway, here we are at the gravesite of Wilmot MacDonald. And I do have some Crown Royal. So we're going to toast Wilmot here in a minute. So Aaron's popping the whiskey open. We're going to take a toast here in a second, but because I'm at the gravesite of Wilmot MacDonald, I want to sing just a couple verses of different songs. First one is, A's for the axes and that yous know, B for the boys that can use them also, C for the chopping which now has begun, and D for the danger we do put ourselves in, and how merry are we. No mortal on earth is as happy are we. Tell me hi, dairy ho, dairy high, dairy down. Give the shanty boys whiskey and nothing goes wrong. Didn't sing it nearly as good as what Wilmot sings her. But Wilmot, this one's for you. Oh, as first to this country a stranger I came. I set my affection on a dame. Her hair was black and her eye was green. She said, oh, I'll do anything, right or nor. Right Tora, natty o Tora, Nora, Nora, I. And one more. Oh, my name is Pat Murphy, and a farmer am I. Oh, I courted a girl, but I was rather shy. She asked me to come in for a moment or two. Says Pat Murphy, I don't give a darn if I do. Well, we're going to toast Wilmot now. Yes. All right, so Aaron and I are here. Wilmot loved his whiskey, so I got some Crown Royal. And Wilmot, this is for you, buddy. Because Aaron's here with me. Here we go.
Oh, thank you. Cheers. Cheers, Wilmot.
Yes. Now, Aaron, because you're my son.
Oh, I get the honors, eh?
Let's give Wilmot a little toast.
Cheers to you, pal.
So, Aaron and I are just, this is amazing here being close to, so I got to do this one as well. My name 'tis Peter Amberley, as you might understand. I was born on Prince Edward's Island, nearby the ocean strand. In 1884, when the flowers were a brilliant hue, I left my native country, my fortune to pursue. Well, Wilmot, I hope you're singing those songs up in heaven for everybody to hear about the great songs of our province.